Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. Shohei Ohtani's move to the Los Angeles Dodgers in December 2023 rocked Major League Baseball, not just because of the sheer magnitude of the contract, but also due to its structure. The Dodgers signed the two-way phenom to a record-shattering 10-year, $700 million deal. At the time, it was the largest contract ever seen in professional sports, a figure that quickly dominated headlines across the globe. The contract was unlike anything ever seen in baseball, featuring unprecedented deferrals. A mere $20 million will be paid out to Ohtani in the first few years, with the bulk of the sum to be disbursed between 2034 and 2043. While the details were groundbreaking, Ohtani's agent, Nez Bolello, revealed that the star player harbors no regrets over the deal, despite its complexity and the fact that it was eventually overtaken by another massive contract in 2025. In a recent interview, Bolello reflected on Ohtani's monumental decision to join the Dodgers, making it clear that the ace pitcher and slugger was more than satisfied with the arrangement. Not at all. Bolello said when asked if Ohtani had any second thoughts about his contract or his choice of team. He emphasized that Ohtani felt he had made the right move, securing both a significant financial future and a chance at success. "We wouldn't do anything different," Bolello continued. "He won a championship. He wanted the right team. Why would we do anything different? No regrets. Nothing." These words speak volumes about Ohtani's mindset, suggesting that beyond the money and the headlines, his priorities align with legacy building, rather than just maximizing short-term earnings. For those wondering about the true value of the deal, it's important to note that the actual present-day worth of Ohtani's contract with the Dodgers is estimated at $460 million, a substantial sum on its own. However, this figure doesn't take into account the additional $100 million Ohtani rakes in annually through his endorsement deals, which are some of the most lucrative in all of sports. This endorsement power has been crucial in elevating Ohtani's status to that of a global icon. His marketability transcends baseball, and the Dodgers were keenly aware of the unique opportunity to pair a superstar athlete with one of the most storied franchises in the sport. The decision to accept the deferred payments was a strategic one. In return, Ohtani received the promise that the Dodgers would reinvest those savings into their roster. And reinvest they did. The Dodgers, always known for their competitive nature, quickly assembled a team capable of winning the World Series. In Ohtani's first season with Los Angeles, the team clinched the coveted championship. For Ohtani, the victory was the ultimate validation of his choice, as it was the first World Series title of his illustrious career. To add to his personal achievements, he also became a member of the 50-50 club, joining the rarefied air of players who have hit 50 home runs and stolen 50 bases in a season, a feat that only further cemented his MVP-caliber performance. While the contract itself was groundbreaking, Ohtani's journey with the Dodgers isn't purely defined by numbers and contracts. It's about winning, competing at the highest level, and achieving the ultimate goal, championships. For a player who had previously spent 6 seasons with the Los Angeles Angels without reaching the postseason, the promise of a team that could contend year after year was a compelling factor in his decision-making process. The Angels, while offering Ohtani a similar financial package, could not match the Dodgers' winning culture, which had been one of the primary factors in Ohtani's decision to leave the only MLB team he had known up until that point. Shohei Ohtani's departure from the Angels was a heartbreaking moment for the franchise. His combination of pitching prowess and offensive brilliance made him a once-in-a-generation talent. Yet, despite his individual excellence, the Angels were perpetually stuck in mediocrity, failing to build a competitive roster around him. Ohtani's decision to leave highlighted the dysfunction within the franchise, as they reportedly did not offer him the same contract terms as the Dodgers. This gap in ambition between Ohtani and the Angels was a major catalyst for the shift to the Dodgers, where Ohtani felt he could truly thrive and compete for championships in the prime of his career. As Ohtani gears up for his return to the mound in 2025 after a year away from pitching, his focus remains firmly on the future. After not pitching at all during the 2024 season, Ohtani has been gradually ramping up his throwing routine, working out twice a week in preparation for his return. However, insiders have indicated that it will be months before Ohtani takes the mound in a major league game, with his anticipated return likely to come after the All-Star break. The Dodgers, with their deep roster and championship aspirations, are more than willing to give Ohtani the time he needs to fully recover and return to his former dominant self. For Ohtani, the path back to pitching is one filled with anticipation, not only from his teammates, but also from fans across the world. His return to the mound is a pivotal moment in his career, as it marks the next phase of his journey with the Dodgers. There's no doubt that his performance will be scrutinized under a microscope, but if anyone can handle that pressure, it's Ohtani. After all, this is a player who has already proven he can excel both as a pitcher and a hitter at the highest levels, a feat few in the history of baseball have ever come close to matching. The Dodgers front office, for their part, has been patient with Ohtani's recovery, understanding the magnitude of what he brings to the team when healthy. While the 2024 season may have seen Ohtani focus solely on his batting, his return to the mound will add yet another dynamic to an already loaded roster. Ohtani's presence on the field, both as a hitter and a pitcher, gives the Dodgers a unique advantage over any other team in the league. It's a luxury few teams can claim, and one that is bound to keep the Dodgers in championship contention for years to come. Looking ahead, Ohtani's future with the Dodgers is a tantalizing prospect. The star player, now settled into his role with the team, has already secured his place in baseball history. With his record-breaking contract, his World Series title, and his undeniable impact both on and off the field, Ohtani's legacy is only continuing to grow. And as the Dodgers continue to build a championship-caliber roster around him, the sky is the limit for one of the most gifted athletes baseball has ever seen. There's no telling just how much Ohtani will achieve in the coming years, but one thing is certain: his best is yet to come. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a shocking turn of events, the Los Angeles Dodgers are now facing internal tension as star players Teoscar Hernandez and Mookie Betts were both involved in a heated altercation, resulting in their temporary suspension from the team. Fans of the Dodgers, who are used to seeing their favorite players shine on the field, were left in disbelief after news broke of this dramatic fallout. Teoscar and Mookie, who have been key contributors to the team's success this season, now find themselves in the middle of a controversy that has overshadowed their individual performances. Both players were removed from the active roster, with the team citing the need for a cooling-off period to resolve the issue internally. While details of the altercation remain somewhat unclear, sources close to the team suggest that the confrontation was driven by escalating tensions during a recent practice session. For the Dodgers, a team known for its strong chemistry and collective focus, the situation is unprecedented. Mookie Betts, who has long been seen as one of the cornerstones of the organization, has had a reputation for leadership and professionalism. On the other hand, Teoscar Hernandez, a recent addition to the roster, has been working hard to make his mark. Both players have been involved in a series of strong performances recently, but the altercation revealed deeper issues that have been simmering beneath the surface. According to sources, the argument began over a disagreement regarding an on-field play during a practice, but what started as a minor dispute quickly escalated into a full-blown argument. Team management, while staying relatively tight-lipped about the specifics of the incident, did issue a brief statement addressing the situation. They made it clear that both Teoscar and Mookie would be temporarily removed from the active roster to ensure that tensions could be addressed and that the team could move forward. The Dodgers front office emphasized the importance of team unity and professionalism, stressing that such incidents would not be tolerated within the organization. Fans, however, are left to wonder how this conflict will affect the team's dynamic moving forward. Will the suspension lead to permanent rifts, or can the two players resolve their differences and return to the field stronger than ever? As the Dodgers navigate this difficult situation, Many are questioning the long-term implications for both Teoscar Hernandez and Mookie Betts. For Betts, this may be a temporary setback, but for Hernandez, who has been striving to solidify his place on the team, this could be a critical moment in his career. While both players have expressed regret over the incident, it remains to be seen whether their relationship can be repaired. In a high-stakes world of Major League Baseball, egos can often clash, but it's rare to see two prominent players in such an open confrontation. As the dust settles, fans are left hoping that the talented duo can find a way to work through their issues and get back to helping the Dodgers chase a championship. Interestingly, the timing of this altercation couldn't have come at a worse moment for the Dodgers. With the postseason looming large on the horizon, the team cannot afford distractions, especially ones that involve key players like Betts and Hernandez. The Dodgers are known for their playoff-caliber roster, and any disruption to team harmony at this juncture could have lasting consequences. The front office is likely already hard at work figuring out how to keep the team focused and prepared for the high-pressure games that are fast approaching. While the suspension of two stars might seem like a setback, the organization is hoping that this incident will ultimately serve as a learning experience for everyone involved. Fans have been quick to react to the news, with some expressing disappointment over the altercation. Many of them had looked up to both Teoscar and Mookie as models of professionalism and dedication. Their unexpected fight has shaken that image, leaving supporters questioning what happened behind closed doors. Social media has been ablaze with speculation, as fans dissect every possible angle of the dispute. While some are calling for the team to take strong disciplinary action, others are more empathetic, acknowledging that tensions can run high in the competitive world of professional sports. Regardless of where fans stand, one thing is clear. The Dodgers are facing an uncertain future, and how they handle this situation could define their season. In the days since the suspension, there has been little public communication from either Teoscar Hernandez or Mookie Betts, though insiders suggest that both players are committed to resolving their differences. Some have pointed out that the timing of the incident might have been a result of the stress and pressure that comes with competing at such a high level. Baseball players are under constant scrutiny, and even the smallest of disagreements can be magnified under the intense media spotlight. Nevertheless, the Dodgers organization is taking a firm stance, making it clear that professionalism and team unity must always come first. As the days pass, fans are hoping for a swift resolution, and for the two stars to return to the field with their focus back where it belongs, on winning games for the Dodgers. One of the most important aspects of this situation is the impact it could have on team morale. The Dodgers have built a culture of success over the years, and team chemistry has been a key factor in their achievements. With two of the team's biggest stars now embroiled in a public dispute, it's natural for questions to arise about the state of the locker room. Will other players begin to feel the pressure of this conflict, or will the team rally together in the face of adversity? The answer to that question could determine the Dodgers' ability to continue their pursuit of a World Series title. For now, it's clear that the team is facing a moment of introspection, one that could ultimately strengthen or fracture their bond. Looking ahead, the Dodgers must consider how best to handle the aftermath of the altercation. Will they take a firm stance with both players, or will they allow for a more lenient approach that might encourage reconciliation? The front office has shown no signs of wavering in its commitment to the team's values, but it's also clear that they will have to strike a balance between discipline and understanding. Both Teoscar Hernandez and Mookie Betts have the talent and the potential to lead the Dodgers to success, but they will need to find a way to put their differences aside and focus on the bigger picture. The coming weeks will likely reveal whether this conflict can be resolved in a way that allows the Dodgers to remain on track for their championship dreams. As the season continues, the situation surrounding Teoscar Hernandez and Mookie Betts will be one to watch closely. The Dodgers, with their sights set on October, cannot afford to let this conflict linger. It will take effort from both the players and the organization to heal the rift and restore the team's unity. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.